focusing around the eye sockets, temples, foreheads, turning to this line on the ears, back of the throat, the crown. And there's your center. So you're doing Qigong, keeping that, and of course if you're doing standing meditation it's really helpful too. And so you realize most of your time you're actually forward. Your whole life is running forward. And that means your mind is running forward. Bring it back. And then you're poised. So resetting the centering helps to reset the energy to where it is. And it's more balanced there. So while you're establishing that balance, if you begin to pick up the string puppet form, keeping that center in mind, so the arm swings up, the arms swing up, rising up through the center, and then spreading out from the center and descending. So you can feel the movement of the inhalation coming up that midline, and the hands sweeping up. They come to that center point, way above your head. The arm turning, breathing out from the center of your chest. Keep the movement is smooth. It's doesn't change speed. Keep your attention on the hands as they sweep down. Don't drop. So as you're coming to the bottom of the circle, you still have sati around the hands, and then the inhalation. So last time you come down, hands coming through water, and the movement subside, then release the movement, so everything returns to that simple standing position. Okay, let's move into the Kwa squat. over. Remember coming over just at the waist, at the hip. So keep the spine bending, including don't tilt your head over. Keep your head that same line. So as you sense, as you're breathing out, coming down, there's a feeling of some gentle compression. And then breathing in, the relief from that, everything becoming light, open, expanding. Breathing out, just a gentle compression. And inhalation. So again, rather like the logic of deliberately generating some tension. We do some of these forms as you deliberately generate, steadily generate some tension. Then when you slowly release, you release not just that tension, but also the background tension. Similarly, when we feel the sense of a steady, light compression, and then the relieving of that also helps to relieve the compression in the body, background compression. So the body begins to feel lighter. We can take this form to another step, another stage, and I'll show you. So I'll do this so you can look at the profile. So if I just talk about it as I'm doing it, so that breathing out, breathing out. Breathing out, continue to breathe out, straighten the legs, spread the palms, breathing out, bend the knees, breathing in, breathing in. So with that you see that the out-breath continuing as the arms come over and get halfway down, and then continue to breathe where normally you'd be concluding. Instead of concluding, you keep going, straighten your legs till behind here is quite smooth, quite straight. Spread the hands, so Fingers are pointing down at the floor, palms are open. So it's a very full exhalation. And at the moment the exhalation comes to an end, wait for the inhalation as it begins, bend the knees and scoop. So this arm joint goes from that to that. It's coming down, it goes to that. See, so that swiveling the arm in the socket goes to that, and then from there turns completely the opposite direction to that. Actually, this stretches the skin across the chest, front of the body, even the sides. So the end of the inhalation, it's the turning of the arms around in the socket. So the shoulder blades are drawn into the back. A very opening form. So all this helps the spine, straightens the spine, and helps to relax the shoulders area, which gets, as I said, quite tight. Okay, let's let the movement subside. So you let the form subside. Try to keep your awareness over your whole bubble, space around you, space around the form, bodily form itself, right into this internal. So from the internal space or line all the way up to the boundary. It helps to keep things properly steady, so we don't. If you go internal, if you drop the external, there's a tendency to kind of sink a little bit. You want to keep it properly established. So I'm going to once again return to some of these other mobile forms, and we've already done raising the sky and the bow and arrow, but today I'm going to use the time to pick up from the ball in the sky and then the separating earth and sky, and then cow gazing at the moon. So let's start with the ball in the sky. Again, feel that sense of the midline rising through the crown, and your hands on either side of that. So with these separating earth and sky, so we'll just extend the arms, so it's kind of very relaxed, nothing is stiff, it's open, relaxed, all the joints are open, curved. You get a feeling for when that whole arm joint is, there's no effort in any particular aspect, so the hand is, they're all the same. It's not as if you're holding with your upper arm, your elbows relaxed, your wrists are relaxed. So the emphasis is the whole limb is relaxed, and then it feels like it's unified. It's not three separate sections, it's one form. Yeah. That connects to your back and your shoulder. And the hand you feel the sensitivity of the hands, and they have a lot of intelligence in the hands, extremely sensitive part of the whole body. So with the hands they can sense each other. Yeah. If you bring your hands together, you'll experience the energy in the hands change as they sense each other, move towards each other, the energy builds up. Energy is kind of signaling, so the hands know, one hand knows where the other one is. So you see how the signaling of energy acts as the medium through which the body's intelligence moves in order to form these connections. So that's the way it goes, isn't it? When you have an ice cream or something like that, in your hand, and then you can just kind of relax, and the hand will find its way to the mouth. It's very rare you see people do this. They don't miss. It's always pretty good. Or you don't throw past your ear. Mostly it just goes straight to the mouth. So the mouth and the hand have obviously got very clear Bluetooth connection going on. It says, here I am. So you don't have to, what is that? Figure it out. So we can kind of relax the thinking mind, and let the hands know what to doing and how to operate, and they're going to be forming this ball. And you feel the slight warming effect occurs when the hands are in connection with each other. And then the top hands slides, the ball turns, the hands slide in the different directions, still maintaining that sense of connection, like I have a rubber band. So one arm goes more or less straight down the leg, The other arm comes up past the ear. So they keep along that line. This helps the long muscles in the back, giving them a graduated, gentle extension. Okay. When you get comfortable with that, add the turn in the direction of the descending hand. So then you get a little bit of a twist in those muscles too. So when you return to the ball, a stable ball, turn the hands, release the form. And we move into the next form, and it's a swing. So with one exhalation is turning, inhalation returning, and as you have your standing position, as you turn to the right, keep your left leg stable, so the left knee is still over the center of the foot. So, in other words, instead of following the movement with your left leg, you leave your left leg where it is, and this movement then opens the between the leg and the abdomen, opens the abdomen, because you've got something that's resisting it, so the body opens all the way up into the chest. It's quite a different experience. So that turn, if the leg remains stable, that turn has a sort of sense of you're opening something up, and it acts rather like a pump to draw energy up your leg, up into your chest and shoulders, and then back again. Obviously, when you go to the other side, the same thing happens. Turning to the left, right leg, right knee over the right foot. So now we have the arms, have that same position we established with the beginning of the separating earth and sky. It's very kind of relaxed, not close to your body, not stretched out. And again, we have the ball, so let's take it at about the level of the navel. And as we come into the swing, the arms swing up. They swing up to face level. As they come up to face level, the hands turn so the palm faces out. So turning to the exhalation, complete the exhalation, the hands. Opening the inhalation, the hands turn again. So you get comfortable with that, and as we enter the exhalation, the hands flat, so the fingers are pointing straight up, palms are open, and they're about face width apart, as if we're looking through a window, with the hands acting as the window frame. And then you're holding the window closed. Imagine the wind is blowing against the window and just holding it closed without leaning over. So keep your upright position. And it's a very light sense of resistance, as if you're saying no, that's enough. Then relax, open up. So when we've established that experience, imagine the moon rises, full moon rises in the window, and your face opens so the eyes are like a cow's eyes, very, very wide and wide open eyes. Face is relaxed, receiving the moonlight. Eyes like a cow. And let's return to the center again and let the movement subside and release the form. Keeping your face open, keeping the face open and drawing your attention back from the visual world. It's there, but we're not gazing at it. We can see it. You feel your skin, and then behind all that. So now you're looking out at the world from in here, not from here. So really this is restraint, keeping the energy collected. So we can see, but the energy's not running out. So holding that frame of reference and energies and any mood or feeling that could be there. You could feel tender, bright, spacious, or even slightly tired, sleepy, energy shifting. And certain emotional colours can appear around that. We maintain a sati, letting things arise and pass.